That smuggler! Get it!
A good blaster, the right crew, and no job's too big.
Hey guys, this is Drax back with another Battlefront 2 video, and I'm here today finally with the official trailer for the Han Solo season. I wasn't even sure they were going to make one for this season, but thankfully they now have, and I have to say it is a pretty good trailer. As a note, if you watched my recent leak video, practically everything said there has now been confirmed with this trailer. We have the epic skin for Chewie called Vandor Heist with those goggles, and the two new younger skins for Lando and Han. Those two actually look pretty damn good. For Han Solo, we've got Corellia Escape and Beckett's Crew legendary skins, and for Lando there's Professional Sportsman and Raconteur legendary skins. On top of that, the more exciting thing is that we will be getting a brand new map called Kessel Mines, and this will see the return of the extraction mode from Battlefront 1. Whether it plays out the same, I'm not really sure. The details read, the rebels have located shipments belonging to the Empire and must escort them to their transport ship. Unfortunately for the rebels, the Empire has learned of their plans and have set out to stop them, deploying troopers of their own. Victory occurs when either the rebels escape with the shipment or the time runs out, in which case the Empire will seal the win. Extraction on Kessel offers a real team play oriented experience with gameplay taking place in the tight corridors of the Kessel mines. So that one should be really interesting to play, one of the highlights of the season to be sure. The transmission says that we will be able to play on the Kessel map across several different game modes: Arcade, Blast, Hero Showdown, Heroes vs Villains, and of course Extraction. Wherever the extraction mode will return to the other maps, I'm not sure yet, but according to the transmission we will see it on Jabba's Palace again, as expected. It worked so well there on the previous game, so it makes sense to bring it back for this one. The trailer also confirms that there will be another Millennium Falcon added to the game. LANDO'S Falcon to be exact, with L3 as his co-pilot. This has a couple different abilities and of course that nicer, newer look to it, so good for those guys who like playing Starfighter so and using the Falcons. Further to that, we got some more info on menu updates. It says, in May we released an update to the menu that removed the hologram effect. One of the more prominent bits of discussion around this was if there was going to be any update on any of the other menus. Coming in June, we can confirm that we'll be removing the hologram styled menus from both the spawn screen and the end of the round MVP screen. Both screens will have a new look to them in line with the main menu that was added back in May. We heard a lot of positives over the new look of the menu, especially around the character models that now populate them. So what if you could inspect the models and interact with them even further? Alongside the above updates to the menu screens, we are also releasing a change that will allow you to inspect the character models. From within the appearance menu, you'll be able to rotate, pan up, pan down and zoom in and out. That sounds like a great change there coming to the menus. We've got the MVP screen and spawn screen there getting overhauled with the no hologram look. Fantastic change. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those in game. They're also going to bring back jetpack cargo with a few changes. It reads here, the last time jetpack cargo was available in the game, we saw a lot of feedback surrounding the amount of time each game could take. To help combat this, we are implementing a timer of 6 minutes to each game. We've also updated the user interface, which will now display the score and time remaining throughout the duration of the game. The maps have undergone some changes, most notably Bespin has now been replaced with Yavin 4. The final change we've made is that when you spawn you no longer pick a character, instead you pick the weapon that you want to use. We're looking forward to hearing your feedback on these changes once jetpack cargo returns. So with these few changes, that should make the jetpack cargo mode a lot more fun to play, especially the timer on rounds. That's a very important change there. Then to finish up this video, I just wanted to go over some of the other points, such as time challenges will now display on the front menu alongside the crate notifications. And for bug fixes, tweaks and improvements, I won't read off the whole list here, but specifically for heroes and villains, we have Emperor Palpatine and they're fixing his chain lightning ability that wasn't doing damage. They got Captain Phasma, where their First Order sentry droid will now only last 5 seconds after Phasma has been defeated. Lando, they're going to fix the issues with his disabler where it fails to stun enemies, and also when it accidentally stuns some friendlies. And Rey, they fix an issue where her dash could go through a lightsaber block. There's also a note at the bottom about EA Play, and this reads, if you're heading to EA Play on June 9th to the 11th, then you'll be able to experience Extraction on Kessel. It will be available throughout the entire length of the show in the Fan Fest. The team have started to touch down in Los Angeles, and we've got more to talk about in just a few days' time. Don't miss it. Hopefully, by more, they mean Clone Wars Season 3. We will, of course, see very soon during the show. So mostly this season is going to be as expected. The only problem I still have with this one specifically is that the fact that they delayed content with no good reason why. To be honest, I thought we were going to get a very special legendary skin for a certain Clone Wars character Sith, but since that isn't showing up here, I don't get why they delayed it so much. Yes, I'm sure Kessel will be great, but why couldn't we have just got this content last month? I won't say no more about it, I just want to see what you guys think in the comments. How are you guys feeling about the Han Solo season now with this info and that trailer? I look forward to reading your thoughts. As always, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, sub for more like it, and I'll see you next time.
A good blaster, the right crew, and no job's too big.
Heads up!